Our next question for the panel says, if you were senators, what would be your top 3 objectives when you get in?
Again, I can't express enough about health care. I've been in the room and at gravesides, and when people die, the only thing remaining is grace. A few weeks ago, I had a very tough time. A young mother, 42 years old, died. She fought almost 9 months and couldn't get her insulin because it cost so much. She leaves behind 2 kids. And there's nothing like seeing that pain and trying to grasp what's next, how the burden of the grandparents have to take on this responsibility. We need to be fighting to lower prescription drug costs, not making the big pharmaceuticals wealthier. We need to make sure we protect rural hospitals. It affects the local economy of small towns in South Carolina. And we have to make sure that we do what we can to make sure that we have preventative measures put in place. South Carolina, over the last 25 years, has had the highest rates of people with high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, and now it is critical to think the rate of cancer is going up. And instead of putting an emphasis on this, our senators do nothing and say nothing. Education, which I've had a long time and experience raising millions of dollars for students for scholarship. I see one of my classmates, Melinda, over here, Miss Sears. We went to Payne College together, one of the best institutions, by the way. I want to put that in there. But Melinda, can you imagine if we didn't have federal Pell or SEOG or work study? What they're doing in gutting the Department of Education is closing small institutions. You know, fortunately, Lander is a state institution, but imagine Presbyterian. Imagine Newberry. We saw firsthand when Limestone University closed, our 2 senators said nothing, didn't raise their hand. Over $60 million economic impact in Cherokee County, and our senators didn't even do nothing. And that is unacceptable. And then we want to talk about immigration. I don't know what God they serve, but I was taught that you love your neighbor. We can build a concentration camp in 3 days, but we can't build a homeless center. And nobody's talking about that. And yes, I'm passionate about this because when they say if a prisoner escapes from that place down there in Florida, we want the gators to eat them. That's the same mess that they did in the civil rights era, putting dogs on people. And instead of standing up, our senators don't do nothing. And that's why I'm here today. It's time to change the game. Time to put new leadership in place. And that's what I'm committed to. Not just being a nice guy. I know I'm a nice looking guy, but you know. But I'm ready to get up, roll my sleeves up, and go say, okay, this is not acceptable. So those are my big points right there. And I thank you.